Oh, shit.
What I love about interceptions is how incredibly stupid they make the receiver look. McKinney stole that guy's man card and then left him for dead. Brutal. McKinney had zero resistance on his jog to the end zone, and there weren't Raiders players around for at least 1,000 yards. This is obviously an exaggeration. Ultimately, the Giants would win 23-16, and that pick six would haunt the Raiders all the way until they lost to the Bengals in the wild card. All right, pause. What the hell just happened here? Let's go back and watch that again in slow-mo.
How could this happen to me? I made my mistakes.
Okay, that's what I thought. The receiver tricked over his wiener-sized insecurities and let Diggs come all over him to get the pick. Just like the previous play, there was nobody within a 25-yard radius of Diggs as he walked it into the end zone to bring the Cowboys up 27-7. Ouch. The Eagles would spend the rest of the game chasing their losses until the Cowboys won in a 41-21 slaughter.
3rd and 5, and gotcha, bitch. Intercepted.
Finish him.
Micah Hyde's gonna take it to the end.
In this game, it wasn't so much Mahomes so much as it was Hill, who just couldn't seem to hold on to his balls. Kudos to Hyde for taking it all the way to home plate and knocking into Hill. Instead of going up to a potential 20-24, the Chiefs slid back to 13-31 and basically screwed their chances of winning right there. Bills would win 38-20. Nice. Now let's see them actually do that during the playoffs. Oh my god, this was hilarious. Just another day for Sam Darnold. Still seeing ghosts that haunt him from New Jersey.
Seeing ghosts.
Seeing ghosts. That's not good.
Darnold finally made it into the highlights, and this happened. The D totally had him spooked because he overthrew that a mile high before Jackson snatched it up. Brutal. Kudos to Jackson for subtly cutting carpet to keep the other dude off his booty, and then ultimately drop him into a face full of ass. Grass. Pats wrecked Panthers 24-6.
Stafford fires, he's picked. Intercept.
Stafford was so confident that the future Super Bowl MVP would easily make the catch that he completely miscalculated for Douglas sneaking in from behind and snatching Kupp's balls for the walk-in, for the skip-in pick six. Maybe it's just me, but I feel like Stafford gave up way too early on that play. Josh Allen and Joe Burrow would have dove to tackle him, but Stafford pulled the Tom Brady where he was like, well shit, I don't want to get my ass kicked. I'll just attempt to do something so I don't look that bad in front of the camera. Packers won 36-28.
Here they come. Book able to get rid of it. It's picked off. Intercepted.
The reason this is higher up on the list is it totally crushed the Saints' hope and confidence as they would ultimately get owned 20-3. If only Book would have read that better and threw the ball higher. It looks like Book got tipped as the ball wobbled right into Needham's arms for the pick. How in the hell? I love the early celebration and the ball throw at the end of the play too. Way to stick it to him, bro, without drawing a flag.
More difficult now. Burrow.
All right. I'm gonna give Burrow the benefit of the doubt that he forgot that they were wearing light jerseys that day instead of dark ones and accidentally threw to the wrong guy. Nice juke move by Smith. He actually had quite the resistance toward the end of his run, but fortunately, the one guy's diving tackle attempt fell very short, and Burrow's last ditch effort, got him stiff-armed to the pylon to give Smith the pick six. You know, I give Burrow props though, because unlike most quarterbacks, he actually tried to get the stop. He was just incompetent. Bears would win 20-17.
3rd down and 9.
Whoops. Methinks there was a wee little bit of miscommunication there. Also, some extreme delay of game. The receiver couldn't even finish his 360 as the ball flew over his cuckoo's nest and landed right into the hands of Phillips. The receiver was so traumatized that he froze in time as he watched Phillips fall, get back up, and then run away with his dignity without even doing anything. Herbert is the guy that must always be late to the party because he didn't even show up on the film until after Phillips was almost in the end zone. Dude needs to work on his cardio. Pats outlasted the Chargers just long enough. 27-24.
Just the tip.
Wow, I just realized Herbert gets intercepted a lot. Yikes. Talk about handing your opponent a free win much earlier than expected. GG, bitches. At least Herbert was the first to congratulate Surtain on his victory. Broncos wrecked the Chargers 28-13.
2nd and 15. And it's intercepted. He's got another one. And he's got a field ahead of him. Diggs is going to take it.
Wow, Trevon Diggs getting more screen time than... Oh, fuck, I forgot what I was gonna say. This time, he got the drop on Jones as the ball literally flew through Bourne's hands and into Diggs's. The funniest part was after Diggs got the interception, he jumped over Bourne like he was a Goomba. Props to Cowboys number 11 for smashing Jones into the ground face first. I honestly don't know which suffered more, Jones's body or his pride. Jones threw away the Pats' chances of winning the game on that drive, and then they lost in OT anyway. Cowboys edged out the Pats 35-29.
Fake it to him. Burrow. Target sight, it's stolen. It's stolen by Denzel Ward, who cuts back.
Words cannot possibly describe the devastation that Burrow faced. Although it was not the most devastating, Bengals fans may disagree, this was hands down the most impressive pick six of the season. Ward was completely savage, especially when he juked out Burrow and broke both his ankles, but left his ACL intact. Crazy how the AFC champs got crushed that badly by the lowly Browns. But hey, shit happens. The Browns set the tone with that insane pick six and really got inside Burrow's head to do some serious emotional damage. Bengals got wrecked, 41-16.
Blitz coming. Ryan sees it. Gotcha, bitch.
Try not to laugh challenge. Go. Edwards was all business that play. No bullshit jogging, nor slowing down at the end. That big Falcons guy was close to getting Edwards, but he had just a few too many worms, or whatever Falcons like to eat large quantities of, before attempting the first run of his life. The Falcons fell to 25-41 and blew any chances they had at winning the game. Turns out the Falcons don't even have to be in the lead to blow the game. They can do it whenever they want. Bucks crushed the Falcons 48-25.
Once again, Dalton to throw it.
Dalton was already pissing himself before he even threw the ball, and then after the interception, he shit all over the place as Peterson literally drunken slow jogged through a sea of men. Get it? Look at Dalton just giving up like a pussy. At least go for the guy who has the ball instead of just standing there with your thumb up your butt. Imagine if that guy was your quarterback. Thank God he isn't. After the pick six, Dalton apparently lost all hope, and the Vikings would go on to win 31-17. The only critique I have of Peterson is that he took his foot off the gas a little too soon and could have gotten owned had his buddy not been there to protect his ass.
2nd and 10. They bring it. It's picked up, giving Brady time, and he's intercepted.
Thank you for the free entertainment, Williams. Much appreciated. What makes this play so devastating is Brady threw the pick so late in the fourth quarter that not even he could salvage a 9-point lead in 1:24 of game clock. He temporarily forgot who or what he was doing. This was the perfect case of bystander effect, where everybody thought somebody was going to be able to stop Williams, which led to nobody stopping Williams. If that isn't divine intervention, I don't know what is. Williams had the hardest route to the pick six IMHO, and he proved that the play is not over when the first guy lunges at you. It's over when you say it is. Way to use the sideline and your change of pace to your advantage. That's some really funny and inspirational shit right there. It's too bad the Bucks got the better of the Saints in the playoffs. It seems like the Saints can only beat the Bucks during the regular season.
Myers, little pitch play back, and it's taken.
My second favorite pick six. Imagine getting caught up in your opponent's genjutsu that makes you believe you can somehow miraculously win, and then the dream world comes crashing down as your own teammate throws directly to the other team. That's definitely going in the books as one of the most devastating and the most hilarious pick sixes ever. It doesn't get more devastating than that. Kidding, it actually does.
First down. Blitz coming. Ryan knocked way in there. And that's going to be intercepted. And that's going to be returned for a touchdown.
Look at that face. That's the face that screams, I'm not sexy and I know it. I've never seen someone get castrated twice in one game, but apparently it happens. That's the ultimate despair / devastation / humiliation that any quarterback could sustain. How appropriate that it happened to the Falcons. It seems Ryan is still scarred from Super Bowl 51 because he hasn't looked right since. Anytime he sees Brady opposite him, he just freezes like a deer in the headlights and can't help but throw the game away. Kudos to Davis for the no easy buckets block, and look at how slow Ryan is. I find it quite amusing how Edwards managed to get 2 pick sixes in a span of 3 minutes and 52 seconds of game clock. Tough titties for Matt Ryan. Maybe he'll find better fortune with the Colts. or not. If you guys like this format, be sure to comment below what video I should do next so that I can deliver what you actually want instead of what I think you want. Deuces!